What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another Reviews Corp podcast, episode 15. I'm your good host, Red Devil Host Reviews, and I'm back here again with
Yeah.
my good friend, Unity Review and Analysis. What's up, Unity?
Hi. And I'm just coming here. I just saw a Super Bowl trailer yesterday. Well, I would stay for a Super Bowl if not the fact I have to go to class tomorrow.
Yeah. And before we get into that, before we get started, just a reminder that we do have another channel, another Reviews Corp podcast, where we archive these videos. So what we're trying to do now, we're trying to have our podcast on Mondays, and then we will post them on the Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there's that. And then we also have a Spotify of the same name, another Reviews Core podcast. And both of those links will be in the description down below. So you can check those out later. And yeah. So as we talked about briefly, this is going to be a little bit of a different kind of stream that we normally do. Yeah, so yesterday there was the Super Bowl, and usually during the Super Bowl we got a lot of trailers that comes out, and we were thinking about just to keep things simple because Unity had a busy weekend. Why don't we do some reactions to some of the trailers that happen?
Yay.
So yeah. We got a few of them. We'll see how time goes, but yeah, we're gonna start off with our good friend Daredevil. Oh my god,
Yeah.
Deadpool.
To be honest,
Deadpool and Wolverine, which I'm not
to be
really
honest,
a fan of that title.
yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. All right. So they changed it from Deadpool 3 to Deadpool 2 and Wolverine.
Yeah, right. So um, basically Deadpool 3, you kind of have this whole thing with Deadpool 2. Actually, we should probably see the trailer and break it down while we, talk about what
Okay.
happened. So yeah, so this is Deadpool and Wolverine.
Happy birthday to
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can.
All right, okay.
Maybe I should lower the volume though.
It's been a challenging few years, for sure, but I'm happy. That is because of each and every one of you. I'm the luckiest man alive.
So yeah, you got we're gonna have to do some pausing here and there just for copyright reasons. So yeah, you see Deadpool after the events of Deadpool 2. He's got his gang back together, including Vanessa, who which Unity hasn't seen the movie, but she would not normally be there if he didn't do something. Let's just say that.
To be honest, I've seen half of the movie. So
Yeah.
half of Deadpool 2. So I would
Oh,
just
so you
probably
should
watch
know
the.
that. You should know that Vanessa died.
Yeah, and then they brought her back to life. So, I would see Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2 full, like, eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, and so you got that. You got some of your other friends like Colossus. You got Yukio and Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Yeah.
Make a wish, buddy.
And here's our good friends.
Wade Wilson?
Who's asking?
So you got the TVA back in Deadpool 3.
Oh, it's like one of those. Why does Deadpool need to have TVA? I hate it.
Yeah, so as you know, since Unity kind of already alluded to it earlier, Deadpool 2 ends with him, messing with time stuff. When did that movie come out again? Like 2018? 2019? Deadpool 2.
I need to look at it.
Yeah.
Deadpool 2. Let's see. The date is 2018.
Yeah, 2018. So yeah, about like 6 years, right? And now we're coming back to Deadpool again, and now here we are. Now that it's coming into the MCU, what do we got to do? Tie it with the MCU because of the TVA. So there's that.
Hmm. To be honest, you could tie it to I don't fucking know. Just give it a multiverse device or some shit. Or just
Yeah.
make it. Yeah.
So that's kind of the part of the problem is what I'm saying is like, so the TVA with Deadpool, it's either Deadpool was always canon, which I don't think that is the case, but that means that the TVA is probably multiversal, which they kind of said that. But like
Oh.
it was kind of like in that we're kind of combining time travel and multiverse anyway. So it's like, okay, I guess like maybe you could like kind of BS that, but yeah, now it's like, yeah, the TVA is just like strictly multiversal. So like whatever keep mixing it up. Whatever Deadpool did in Deadpool 2 for the Foxverse that affects the TVA in, this current quote unquote 616 universe. And now I guess like the TVA is just like a multiversal thing, which is I don't
I
know, it's
mean,
just really OD in terms of scale.
and also it's like that also means that the X-Men universe are just one of the splinter timelines.
Yeah. Which is weird because they kind of showed us that like, when the splintering happens at the end of season 1 of Loki, and then Kang was always like pruning the timelines to make it like a mainline timeline. So it's like I don't know how much does it branch and how much does it like actually factor into this main timeline? It just doesn't really. I don't know. I understand. I understand the connections as to why they're doing it this way, so that they can like justify a Deadpool 3 in the MCU. But I don't know if it's really worth it, in my opinion.
No,
But we'll have to wait and see on that.
honestly not. But
Yeah. So yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
So yeah, classic fourth wall breaking.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you got your TVA stuff. So yeah, that was a wig.
Mr. Wilson, you.
All right, we got a new guy in the TVA.
Yay.
So I was kind of curious like why it's not it's not Mobius.
But after the ending of Loki season 2, yeah.
Yeah, so it's Matthew McFadden. He's the same guy who said that doing superhero movies is stupid. So
I mean,
here he is.
but look at the paycheck. That is like what? How many zeros on the paycheck? Look at that.
Yeah. So yeah, there he is.
Appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. Who are you? Why am I here?
Walk with me. Wait.
Yeah, right, just nothing much, just copyright stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you see Deadpool stuff is in the TVA locker rooms. Just for our audio listeners as well as the visuals.
You are special. This is your chance.
To be a hero among heroes.
There we go. And there we go.
Yay.
So I'd like to take your attention to this bottom left corner. You see Deadpool in a suit. That's apparently that's a nod to his Emmy award thing that Ryan Reynolds did. So I guess that's pretty cool. Outside of that, yeah, you see You see all the perspective of the MCU in the shots that we saw it in the movie. I wish they could just do sometimes like the visual is just like, like it's in a different angle. Like, I don't know why they always keep using the cinematic shot. Like, this is kind of like a pet peeve of mine.
It's
yeah.
to be honest, it just budget issues.
Budget.
To be honest, oh god, it's like I don't even know what's gonna happen at this point. It's like, hey TVA, that person's gonna do crazy shit. Honestly, I'm gonna expect it to be like a Doctor Who adventure, like what we expected for Loki at the beginning. Instead of I don't know what the fuckery they did in that show. It's just
For Loki.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Loki kind of had. So basically, like, Mobius shows his entire life of like what a proper Loki is supposed to be like, showing his past, present, and future, where he dies. And I mean, so that's kind of the problem with the TVA in general. It's just like, so the fact that they lose so easily, or the fact that they can get tricked by 2 random Loki variants is just kind of weird. That this is just they're so omnipotent in the concept, but like they're still like very stupid despite their knowledge of everything, really. So
I mean, they don't even have guns.
They don't even have guns, which, yeah, I mean, like if we factor in, like, you factor in like Deadpool himself, of course, then you have Cable. What about him? Especially since like Cable is like interfering with the time stuff all the time, especially in Deadpool 2. So it's just I don't know. It's like, and then you if you want to go further down that rabbit hole, Days of Future Past, a lot of time stuff happened there. But then it's like, is that because of the whole Avengers can break the timeline because it was meant to happen? Like Days of Future Past, like, oh yeah, that's a comic event, so we have to let that be fine. So yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it's like stuff like that where it's like, I don't know. I don't know if this is really worth it. But again, we'll have to wait and see.
To be honest, they probably won't justify anything.
No, I don't think so.
I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei. Your little cinematic universe.
Yes, and this is Emma Corrin as Cassandra Nova, and that. I'm sorry, Unity, but I really hate that.
Yeah, I know. Age difference.
I mean, not just age difference. It's like, what is the point? Like, I mean, yes, she's like half the age of like even James McAvoy, so it's like she's not really a twin. But then again, it's like, okay, but she's bald though, so yeah, that should justify it just as much. But even if I ignore that, it's just like, I don't know. It's just, what do you gain out of Cassandra Nova without Professor X? And sure, Professor X might be in the movie, but then I don't know. It's just, I would have preferred it to be Chimera or something like that, or like a lot of people theorized, Danger, you can tie Danger, the AI, with the whole Wolverine and Deadpool stuff, but apparently a female Ultron is too confusing because we already had Ultron. Who else could be an AI villain? So I don't know. It's always leaps and bounds. But
yeah, I mean, I wasn't confused when I watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when they have Ada,
yeah,
Madam Hydra, you fucking morons.
Yeah. And that's kind of the problem too. It's like sometimes like you have villains that are like a similar concept of a previous villain, but like people say like, oh, we can't do that because it will confuse the audiences, when literally all you have to do is just give it a different spin on it, because that's what Danger and Ultron are not similar at all.
I mean,
so like, yeah.
That's what Deadpool is from
that too.
X-Men Origins.
X-Men or yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's yeah, so that's Emma Corrin as Cassandra Nova. Disappointed in that choice, but it is what it is.
Cinematic universe is about to change forever.
Yeah, the cinematic universe is going to change forever.
Wow, he's so cool about this, honestly.
Yeah,
I'm the Messiah.
I'm sure it's just trailer dialogue.
I am Marvel Jesus.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, they have guns in the TVA.
Yeah, would have been useful.
Yeah, I was like, it's not like they would just grab a gun, just shoot.
And it's just so bizarre to me because like comics TVA has guns too, so it's like I don't know why. You know what? That's a whole other conversation. But yeah, so I've seen people theorize like this is like the Age of Ultron. Forrest, is he gonna save Quicksilver?
No.
Aaron Taylor Johnson's Quicksilver. It would be funny.
I mean, he would probably just make a reference like, "Oh my god, you're not Evan Peters or some shit."
Yeah, it's probably like that. I mean, that's kind of like my other thing too. Is like I hope it's not like a whole like. That's the problem with time travel stuff. Sometimes it's like, oh, like let's go back in time to some of the old Avengers movies too, but with Deadpool in them now. It's like, okay, I mean that's. I mean, clearly this is like meant to be like a Fox kind of No Way Home, but with the Fox characters and Deadpool involved. I mean, you could definitely see that with just this trailer alone, but it's still too early to tell. But yeah, there's that Fox logo, and everybody loves this shot. Yeah, I mean it's cool.
Yeah, it looks good, but there's really nothing else to say. It's just, I like.
Sorry.
It's just that I like Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. Just,
Yeah. Yeah. So it was an interesting shot. Yeah, the TVA agents gets taken by a lion. Sorry.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
skip way to a half.
Yeah. So the TVA agent gets taken by Alioth.
Alioth?
Yeah.
That's a thing.
The purple gas monster from Loki at the episode 5 or something.
Oh fuck my life! That's a thing.
Yeah. So Alioth is back. I guess Old Man Loki. Old Man Loki didn't kill it. Which I mean, I guess it's a gas object, a gas thing.
I don't know, man. Yeah, sure, why not? It's like this show is. It's like, how are you gonna explain Loki now?
Let's just go with it, I guess. Action.
Yeah.
Action. There. Pyro. Pyro returns from X2. So yeah.
Happy. Yay.
I can't really tell who's in the foreground here, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like X1, X2, X3.
Yeah. And here it is.
Yay, the one that people talks about.
1 second. Okay, so if you see in this left corner, that's Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars comic.
To be honest, it's probably just Deadpool reference.
No. It's Secret Wars for sure. We were able to look into that before the pod, and yeah, that is definitely that's the Secret Wars title, and that's the. So yeah, the future MCU Avengers movie. So yeah, please clap.
No.
And here he is.
Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay.
So it's kind of the dialogue is a little weird. It's like,
why the fuck would you expect him to give you a hand up?
So Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like he expects a hand up, but then pulls out the claws he had. Never mind, don't help me. It's like, okay, so I guess you guys aren't cool at this point. So that's an interesting thing.
Thank you very much.
Not to mention, that's the only shot of Hugh Jackman, really, which is weird because like we know he's in the movie. Like that's all they market. It's called Deadpool and Wolverine. We know what his suit looks like too, so it's like I don't know. I just find
Nope, I'm
it's an
actually
interesting
okay. Thank you very
marketing
much.
And yeah, that's the title. I personally don't like it.
Yeah, neither do I.
I mean, I never liked titles like, I don't like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier either. I know that they're both like the protagonists in that show, but I just find it weird when you put like two names on a title. Like it's just very clunky looking. It's like I don't know. I just find I never really liked that kind of thing. I prefer a subheading. Plus, we know Deadpool is the main character of the movie anyway, so it's like
But
you might as well just give Deadpool like a subtitle that maybe references Wolverine in it.
Well, maybe so.
Yeah,
So the Deadpool and the very stupid Wolverine.
Yeah, I mean, it's more in line with Deadpool's character, right? I don't think there's anything after. Yeah, July 26th.
I'm not watching this in cinema. Oh, there's something. No,
I'm just moving around.
Not really a lot of things to say.
Yeah. I saw there's this one shot here.
So there's rumors that there's multiple Wolverines in the movie. So
yeah, this one right here in the middle. That's a reference to Patch. Another. So, one thing that's my time to shine, which take a grain of salt. This is supposed to be not Hugh Jackman, some other actor playing as Wolverine, and there has been rumors that like they're probably going to use like some of your favorite fan cast, quote unquote, for Wolverine variants. And I've so like Daniel Radcliffe, Taron Egerton, like those were like some popular fan casts for Wolverine.
What are the other fan casts? Oh my
God. I mean, you get a lot of people, like you get a lot of like, I mean, I like those better because like they're actually short. Then you get like a bunch of them that are like 6 foot, like Tom Hardy or, I mean, basically any manly looking actor, essentially. So, but my guess is they'll probably lean into Daniel or Taron, mostly Taron though. But I don't know. I again, I'm not really a fan of it because like I know it's a multiversal movie and you can kind of do this, but then it's like consider like the whole Reed Richards thing in Multiverse of Madness with John Krasinski and how shit that was to the point where some people think he really can't be a good Reed Richards now. I don't know, but the thing is like that he's in a different universe and it was shittily written entirely, so I don't know if it's like his fault or anything like that, but I don't know. There's pros and cons to that discussion.
It's like for this, it's just for shit jokes, I guess. I was like,
yeah.
Just a question: can Deadpool just go to Feige because he has fourth wall powers?
I don't know. He does have fourth wall breaking powers. Yeah. Can he also go to Feige, like Feige the robot, like She-Hulk?
From She-Hulk, actually it's called Kevin. I fucking
or Kevin, yeah. Not sure. I mean, like technically, yeah, but like I don't know, like how to what extent that'll go to. Because I mean, clearly they're just focusing way more on like the whole Fox X-Men. I mean, then you heard like rumors that Ben Affleck's Daredevil and Fantastic Four.
Jennifer Garner's
Elektra. Yeah, you've heard we've heard rumors about them.
Oh, that's not even a rumor. That's confirmed.
Yeah. There's like I think there was like a poster with them, and then you see like two of her size on the side of Wolverine, so her weapon. So
yeah, that's like this.
But yeah, that's That's basically Deadpool 3. What did you feel about the trailer?
Looks generic. Looks generic, and I hate the TVA.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you're just gotta. It's like, what is the point of having Deadpool here? It's like, I don't
Yeah,
know,
and I
man.
also don't understand what the point of like having Cassandra Nova as the villain, or if she even is the villain, that could just be an entirely red herring in general. So, but yeah, I just don't really see the connection of anything right now,
What's
which is
what?
fair because it's a teaser trailer. So yeah,
I'm like, what is the point of Deadpool being in TVA anyway? So
yeah, and I guess like my only thing is like it's only to to justify like the ending of Deadpool 2 is like, yeah, he fucked with the timeline at the end, so the TVA should get with him. So it's like, okay, so that just assumes that the TVA is multiversal and affects everything from the Foxverse, especially when the Foxverse has used time travel before, not just Deadpool. But that could just be a whole Loki thing again.
Hmm.
But to be fair with the Loki situation, like Loki doing that was in character, but like he was punished for that. Whereas like Deadpool fucking with the timeline, I think it
It's
is in character with Deadpool, but then it's like, yeah, but then I could see someone being punished for that too. So it's like, but I don't know. But like, I don't know. That just puts more credit to our TVA, which sucks. So there's that.
yeah. To be honest, TVA still doesn't improve the security or general tactics.
Yeah.
Oh, hmm.
Yeah. And then like, some of your basic stuff like I mean, we got to see Pyro. So I guess they are going to go with some of the more X-Men characters. Yeah, I love the teaser trailer. The only thing I'm disappointed is that they're bringing in the TVA in this. I was hoping a story of defeating an MCU villain. Yeah, I'm not too sure like how far this will go.
To be honest,
Um,
I just rather they just have Deadpool fight them. And
yeah,
I just rather, to be honest, I should literally just rather have Deadpool fight an evil Magneto or some shit.
a lot. Yeah,
That's how low the bar is.
yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Like if I really do think Cassandra Nova is just like a red herring. I don't think she's like a villain for the movie. Because I just don't really see it either. But that's just kind of using some of the knowledge I have about Cassandra Nova in the comics. Yeah, that's just like I'm not. There's like things like that. I'm not too sure what to expect. There's also some rumors like they're gonna also use 838, like Wanda from that universe, some of the aftermath from Multiverse of Madness. I don't know to what extent, if any of that is true, but like I guess it's like technically possible if Deadpool is like jumping from multiverse to multiverse, which we still need to know how is he doing that in the first place, which I guess he has the time doors, which can go through time and space and the multiverse, I guess. So
Oh, it's like, to be honest, why can't they just chill the fuck out about this multiverse shit?
yeah, I agree.
Mm,
Do you think Loki will come back?
Maybe not. I don't fucking. To be honest, I'm beyond giving a shit at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Loki they would try to bring Loki back later in like before Secret Wars. But in terms of this movie, I can't really say for sure. I mean, some people thought Loki should be in Multiverse of Madness, if you remember.
Yeah,
Like it
that's
would have probably made a little bit of sense in that movie, but they didn't do that. I mean, Marvel has been having like a bit of like a smaller connection problem, like where they can't seem to connect any of the projects. Like, like in Phase 1, you used to have like Fury and Coulson be the one that was like the glue that was in like different Marvel movies here and there, stuff like that. But like nowadays, like everything seems so isolated and separated to the point where like, is any of this connected anymore? So I don't know. It's kind of lost a lot of its charm.
I mean, even that was like it just doesn't feel connected. So, can you even tell the fact that Echo and Loki are in the same universe?
Mm-mm. No.
Yeah, that's really that's how shit it is.
Yeah. But yeah, that was Deadpool, and Wolverine. So
If I'm being honest, it's gotta be one of the worst MCU stuff because you have to juggle the X-Men time. This the show that was gonna confirm the X-Men's gotta be here. It's gotta have a TVA. It's gotta have a lot of time travel. It's gotta have multiverse.
yeah,
Even I'm sorry, but Ryan Reynolds can't save it. Even
or Hugh Jackman.
yeah, I mean, okay. Even let's assume that this project is good. So what? No one's. I was like, everyone's gonna see this as a solo project.
That too, honestly, because like I know like when people do like Loki for some reason, but like Loki does feel isolated in a way that even though it shouldn't, but like yeah, but Loki feels like isolated to itself, like that you really can't really see it function with the other MCU stuff like that. I feel like Deadpool 3 might have like a similar problem in a way. It's like where everything is happening in this movie. You feel like it is not connected at all, but it really should be with how much it's doing. So I don't know. It's like I'm curious. I'm curious to how they go about it. I mean, obviously, I mean, some people say like if this is like the last straw, if this is a bad movie, I don't think it's the last straw in my opinion because I feel like Deadpool 3 just has a lot of stuff that's kind of really that has like a lot of like uh things that's kind of going against for it, like the TVA connecting Fox to the MCU, it's things like that. So it's pretty like you can kind of see it going wrong. Really, I feel like Daredevil is a bigger, stepping stone for a lot of people. Like if that is bad, then people will stop. I think.
Yeah, pretty much that. People would just see that was just the continuation of the X-Men or some shit.
Yeah, that and then it's like I mean, I don't know to what extent like like now we have mutants in the MCU, like in the sense of like is that going to be a thing now? I mean, like
No.
Secret Wars is probably their one chance where they could do that and like have it as a soft reboot. But like at the same time, I really don't know how many people will care about the MCU post Secret Wars anyway. So
I mean, they don't
well,
even care about the MCU now. So
that's the problem. It's like we're just waiting for the time when they bring in the Fantastic Four and the X-Men. Whatever's happening now is just kind of like filler till we get to that.
I mean, people when Deadpool 3 is announced, everyone's like, "Oh my god, yeah, sure, Wolverine." I was like, you guys are so easily fooled, you dipshits.
Yeah, and it's like I mean, the one of the biggest factors was like does this affect the ending of Logan or not? And it's like, oh no, this is a Logan from a different multiverse. So it's like it's not the Logan that you connected with from that 2017 movie. It's like, I mean, okay, but then it's like, you still got to go through the process of this is a brand new Wolverine, not the Wolverine that we've been connected with for the last decade plus. So it's like, so you still got to do some legwork for like this is a new Wolverine who is more comic accurate, quote unquote, because he's wearing the comic accurate suit. So there's things like that.
This is
I mean, some people think that Lady Deadpool is here as well.
Maybe who knows? I mean, there's Dogpool is here.
Dogpool is here, yeah, that's true.
Maybe I don't know anymore.
Yeah, people think this is Lady Deadpool because these guns are different from what Deadpool is using.
Well, how can you tell?
So, I don't know.
There's so
I'm
much
just spewing some theories that I'm reading, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, we had like you had another person from your Discord as well, like saying like if it's fun, that's pretty much all I can really ask for. And does it look fun? I mean, I guess so.
No, I guess it looks fun. I mean, it's like sure. I mean, I know it's gotta be bad, but it's like fuck it. It was like it's Ryan Reynolds doing Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. It's too bad they never got to take advantage of Blake Lively, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, so that was Deadpool and Wolverine. And yeah, we can try some of the other trailers as well.
Yay! They can only get better from here, right?
Yeah.
Not
So
trailers,
let's
but-
talk about Wicked.
By the way, context, because I know people. Some people actually confused. Because they don't know what Wicked
The
is.
best way to bring
Yeah, let me
folks
just pause this. Yeah, go ahead.
So Wicked is a stage play adapted into a movie. It's technically connected to Wizard of Oz in a way that your fan fiction is connected to Lord of the Rings. So you don't have to take this as it's not gonna continue the original what the fuck is it called again? Wizard of Oz movie. It's gonna
So
be
is it
its
not
own-
like an adaptation of the play of Wicked? The
Oh, it
Broadway
is.
musical.
Oh, it is an adaptation, but it has no connection to the Wizard of Oz continuity wise.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fan fiction, so it's like, sure, you can fuck around, I guess. That's a thing for the player as well. Even that was like, wait, is this connected or not? You're confusing me.
Right.
I mean, I don't. It's one of those. I don't know. I guess. I mean, I think the play is good. That's compliment. It's good. It's awesome. I don't know. Is it like one of the best plays ever exists? I don't think so. But yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Wicked is it's in the focus of the Wicked Witch, of course, or it should be at least. But let's see. I know you have a little bit more to say than I do.
The two best friends, even though they are now technically on the opposite side, but they still care about each other.
Right.
I was like, so I'm sorry if spectacle is all you care about. That's not the point of this play.
Yeah. There's definitely the visuals looks interesting. I'll give it that. But I'm pretty sure Oz was like that. The movie Oz.
Yeah,
Seemed
but
like the visuals were similar in that as well.
yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure like that will have better visuals. It's like that's a thing. I'm so to be honest, I was surprised that there was not the place didn't be adapted sooner. What the? Yeah. Who's the director? John M. Chu. Who let's see what he directed. G.I. Joe, Now You See Me Too, In the Heights, Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah, In the Heights was probably the selling point.
Now You See Me Too was Crazy Rich Asians. It's fine. It's certainly a thing. It's like who wrote the play? Who wrote the movie? Okay, here, yeah, he
Lenny Holtzman.
okay. What does he wrote? He wrote the bulk.
The Bulk.
No, wait. What? Did I miss something? The book. When is the play? When is this? When did the play? When did the books made? When is the book made? 1900s. No. What the fuck?
I think it means the musical from 2003.
No, the book. Literally.
Stephen Schwartz and when he.
No, no, no.
What I'm seeing is the 2003 Wicked musical. They're the writers of that.
No, no. She's also wrote the play. Yeah. What? Yeah, I forgot that when it comes to plays, when it said book, it's not really mean book. It's just the writer. It's confusing at times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, let's be honest. The wiki play isn't that good. If you saw the Wizard of Oz, is a terrible continuity wise.
So yeah, that was the Wicked trailer. Maybe something a little bit more entertaining this time. With Knuckles.
Nice. Hopefully it's not. So, here's another comment.
Yeah. Hey, Shaq. I appreciate it, and yeah. I mean, the Deadpool trailer has some good things about it, and definitely waiting to see what it's like in the final product. And I appreciate the support. And yeah. So yeah, thanks again, Shaq. And Operation, it's good to see you as well. So we just talked about I'm not saying I don't like it. It's just more like my only comment is just the whole connections with the TVA and like that stuff with Loki. I just have to see what else they're gonna go for. That's all I'm saying. Like I probably need another trailer to see like my final thoughts on it. But it's not a bad trailer. I'm not gonna say that. But yeah. So yeah, and then we talked about Wicked, and then now we're gonna look at the Knuckles trailer. So you got your whole Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. Now you got Knuckles with Idris Elba returning for the voice.
Yeah. Why do we need that show again?
I don't know. Interesting. Yeah. All I really need is just hopefully it's fun. Just like the Sonic movies. I'm not going too difficult on that.
To be honest, I wish the show is takes place in Angel Island.
Yeah, Angel Island. Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I don't know how much are they going to focus on like not Earth and like their world. I know like some Sonic discourses have also been like, yeah, why can't we just see like some of the worlds that exist in the Sonic universe already, instead of just keeping everything on Earth? I don't know how much longer this is going to take for that, but
yeah, that feels like a movie for Sonic, but they decided to just put through it for Knuckles. Just say because like wait. So how is it different from the other trailers from Sonic? Some evil mechanic guy's gonna steal the special being's power. They gotta take over the world.
Yeah, it's just Knuckles is the protagonist this time.
Okay. Like already they just have make a Sonic and Knuckles movie.
Yeah, I mean it's 6 episodes. I mean, if it's weekly, that would be pretty annoying. I think it's just better as a binge, most likely.
You know what? I'll look at it. Oh yeah, it's a binge show.
Okay. So that's not too bad.
Yeah, maybe we can we can break it down. Maybe who knows?
Maybe. I mean, what were your takes on the Sonic movies?
I like it. I like them. I don't think they're. I don't know are they good or not, but
they're not amazing. It's just like.
I think they're.
It's just kind of like one of those things. Like if it's fun, that's kind of all I need it to be, and it was fun. So.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fine. I really like them.
Yeah. I mean, would I like a Sonic movie in the vein of like Lego movie? Yeah, maybe. But it is what it is. Yeah, Shaq, about like the whole Sokka not being sexist thing, or like at least like what they're saying is like what I heard is like they're toning it down, which is like I just don't know how what that really means right now. If they cut it out, it's like, or tone it like that much down to the point where it's like non-existent. It's like, okay, I mean, a lot of Katara's thing is like I don't know, the whole Northern Water Tribe thing is like she needs to get sexist remarks from Paku and all that, and if that's not there, that like you just like kind of like take away like her badass moments of like overcoming that. So I don't understand like. It's also weird that they say it now before the release of the show. I just find I don't like what's the point of doing that kind of marketing and just not letting people find out in that way?
But I was like, just say that it is actually totally faithful from the animation, blah blah blah. But
Yeah,
there's certain pages.
I guess that would pull a Percy Jackson then.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
at least they lied. I mean they totally keep their own very faithful promises.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, it is a little weird because like, but yeah, we're gonna talk about that later this month, probably, or at the beginning of March sometime. But yeah, we'll definitely talk about the Avatar show
Yeah.
when it comes out.
Also, by the way, if you don't know our opinion of the Percy Jackson stream,
Yeah.
Percy Jackson, the stream is just right before. Also, by the way, we think that the show is getting worse and worse the more we think about it.
Yeah,
But
I'm definitely I'm making a video about that right now.
yeah,
in the process.
and also keep it secret. Maybe I don't know, is the show or the movie actually better?
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Oh God.
So yeah, Knuckles trailer. I mean, it is a little weird. It's like it just feels like when you got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and you got Tika Sumpter back. I just don't really see what the point is.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, just make a prequel about him on Angel Island, some shit.
Yeah, I could have found that interesting.
Yeah, or just other Sonic enemies like a Thought Gaia. Not just kidding. That's a world destroying enemy. I mean that it's like perfect chaos. Nah, that's also too big. The Deadly Six.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's another human stealing the power of an alien, and you gotta stop him.
Yeah, probably.
Not to mention he's another Robotnik underling.
Totally not a.
Yeah, I mean, all I need is just for it to be fun. That's all I can ask, and it looks like a fun trailer. I'm not taking that away from it.
True.
But
So to be honest, I just rather have Knuckles fight the Deadly Six.
Yeah. I prefer like I wish they can have some more of the non-human villains, like just going up another alien, or it's like have his friendship with Vector, the Croc. So it's like I don't know.
I mean, to be honest, no one gives a shit about the Deadly Six. They're just so bland, forgotten. Bless you. So
I think like also the other thing is like maybe they don't want to put another major Sonic character, like Vector or a kid.
I mean, to be fair, that
Charmy the Bee, like or Amy or anything like that. I don't think they want to do that because like they want to save that for the movie reveal, like Shadow, for example.
Yeah, definitely.
If they put Shadow in this show, that would be really dumb, in my opinion. It'll probably be perfectly average. Yeah, I think so too.
True. That to be honest, that's why I recommended Deadly Six because they're just one off. They're only villains for like one game, and they're like treated as, and they're just treated as like stepping stones for Dr. Eggman's final boss battle.
Yeah, I definitely think that's kind of their plan. Shadow for Sonic 3, Metal Sonic for 4. If they were to go to 4, of course. Or they might just shoehorn Metal Sonic at the end of 3 or something like that.
To be honest, Sonic has so much like villain based than just those villains. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I do want to see more of like Green Hills or Angel Island or anything like that. Like some of the Sonic locations from the games, but you know,
Yeah, I was like, which is also funny. It's like because the recent Sonic game, like Sonic Frontiers, actually humanizes Doctor Robotnik more.
yeah,
Like, yeah, it's like that's it's like he actually gave a shit about something else, and he was like, and he actually have a daughter figure. It's complicated, but
yeah,
it's like
and
so, yeah. So he has to take. He actually cares about her. He actually is sad that she died.
right. So yeah, that was the Knuckles trailer. Not I'm not saying I'm not excited. I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's uh it just looks all right. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it looks fine. That's all. That's what I say as well.
Yeah, so we got
Let's see.
two more trailers before we call it a night.
Well, it's still only like an hour and 10 minutes in the stream, so
Yeah. Yeah, so we got the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
context. I've it's been a while since I saw it's been a while since I saw the original film, so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, Shaq, I appreciate it. We'll definitely talk about it after afterwards. But yeah, thank you. And yeah. See you later, man.
See ya.
And yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is like a sequel to the ending, right?
Sequel to the ending.
Like
I don't know. I need
Rise
to
of the
look at.
Planet of the Apes.
I'm gonna look at them. I'm gonna Google it. Kingdom. Huh, I don't know Freya Allen's in the movie.
Because yeah, I mean, obviously it was like the sequel. Definitely,
Oh, yeah. Oh, found it. 300 years after War of the Planet of the Apes.
yeah. So long after Caesar died.
Yeah, that's like it's gotta be Nora or something. That's like sure.
So 300 years after the.
Which is okay, fine. They're not dragging more of this character.
Yeah.
Sure.
The movies are pretty good. You can definitely see a difference when they bring in Matt Reeves for the second and third film. Compared to the first film, it was a different director. But overall, it's like it's pretty good. I mean, obviously, like when you focus on Caesar and like his interactions with humans versus the apes. So,
That's true.
So yeah, so this is 300 years after. So it's not really a sequel. It's kind of doing. I don't really see how you can, make it a. Because it's 300 years later. It's not like I don't see where you can bring in old characters from the previous trilogy.
I mean, they could if they put bullshit like time travel. So maybe. Do we need that?
Need what? Oh,
The-
yeah, it
the
was
ca-
just a part of it.
Yeah, teaser before the teaser.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the concept of evolution? In their time, humans were capable of many great things.
Yep, that's true. Just keeping the pauses for the copyright.
Yeah, it's nothing really. It's like, I don't even remember the movies before.
They could fly like eagles fly. They could speak across oceans.
So I guess like that's one thing I should probably ask, like because it's 300 years after the events. So it's like humans are limited. It's humans versus the apes, especially in the last of like War of the Planet of the Apes. So there are still humans around, but like there being more apes versus humans. there's like that conflict there. But at the same time, it's like when you're talking about something from 300 years later, because Caesar's the guy that Caesar was the ape that like would remember all this stuff about humanity and stuff like that. So now that you're going further and further along the timeline of like, the concept of humanity, like being on planes or doing these and this and that things like before when they used to be the dominant species on the planet, that's it's different now. So would those stories still be able to transfer over, like, the centuries later?
It's maybe. Honestly, I need to rewatch the Planet of the Apes movies, and also I think Planet of the Apes also prequels to another movie.
Yeah, so I mean, so there's a few different Planet of the Apes movies, and there's like a reboot, which the modern series is like your reboot essentially. And then obviously like, you have one like I think in the 80s or 90s as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at the. Yeah. Oh, this is a reboot. Right?
Yeah, there's like multiple iterations of Planet of the Apes.
No. Oh, so this is only the fourth movie. So I
Yeah, so
guess.
this is like movie 4 of this trilogy.
But now it is our time. And it is my kingdom. We will learn. Apes will learn. I will learn. And I will conquer.
So, I mean, I guess it's a different concept now. Now you got humans are going back to their caveman instincts.
What is that virus in Planet of the Apes? Oh no, I didn't remember. What is the virus about in during the movies?
The virus, I think it was like the virus was like it pretty much was killing off humans, but with the strengthening of like the ape clan, basically getting more and more to the point where that population is the dominant species.
Are they did they also turn humans to be dumber, regress?
I can't. Yeah, I don't really remember. The last time I watched it was in 2021, which
Wow,
is
that's
crazy.
already-
That's 3 years ago.
Which is alright. Oh, yeah, so you watch it way more recent than me.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched it before the Batman, since
Great.
Matt Reeves was directing.
I didn't remember a lot of context. I just know.
Legend says ape and human lived side by side. Impossible as that may seem.
Why do they hunt her?
She's smarter than most.
The elders did not tell us everything about this world.
So it looks like Freya Allen is the key to all this, or something.
I don't know. I was like, what did they lose? Yeah, they just said that the humans lose IQ points for some reason.
Yeah, kind of sounds like that.
I need to. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna Google what the virus is for Planet of the Apes movies. Planet of the Apes virus. Okay, what's the fly? Oh, the simian flu pandemic.
So, a bit off topic. Apparently, David Tennant has said that the Doctor Who special was the end of the story, in his opinion.
Sure, absolutely. It's so not because you have to. You will absolutely come back.
It's like, I mean, part of the problem is like, yeah, it's like you can't really retire because you have another TARDIS. If you didn't have the TARDIS back, then like I could buy that, but like I don't know. It just doesn't feel over due to the fault of the writing.
Yeah. Okay, found it. In War of the Planet of the Apes, the colonel state the mutated virus will make humanity more animalistic, implying that it decreases intelligence. However, this is contradicted by Nova, who was infected with the virus but was still able to quickly learn sign language by observing other apes and displaying a variety of emotions. However, other infected are notably less intelligent and not merely nonverbal, and by defense as flourished by early adaptations, which consistently portrays humanity future's descendants having regressed to a primitive animal instinct, even if Nova's intelligence is completely unaffected. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, is this Kingdom of Planets? Oh, anyway, just ignore this part. Ignore what I just said about Nova. So yeah, it just makes all of the Planet of the Apes said that the virus makes them more animalistic, which I guess it could work.
Yeah.
Bend for your king.
Apes hunt humans. That is wrong.
So yeah, you got basically got an ape simping for Frey Allen, which makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I was like, who's playing the new monkey? Oh my god, the actor is 25 years old.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot to go up against Andy Serkis. So from the previous trilogy.
So he's the bully from It.
Oh really? He's playing him?
I think so. Patrick. Okay, who's? I'm gonna look at it. It's like, is that a bully? I'm just not don't remember. It. That he played it. It chapter. Okay. What's his role in it?
Yeah, I don't think that's him.
No.
He was he was the underling to the bully.
He's just one of the bullies, not the main bully.
Yeah, which interesting, I guess.
Mm.
No, it's not. I thought he was talking about Henry too. He's talking about.
He plays Patrick.
Yeah, one of his side underlings.
Yeah, one of them, not the main bully, one of the bullies.
Together, you will die.
No, together, strong.
I feel like I watched the whole movie.
Yeah, it's like this seems like something I've seen before.
It's either that. It's like, well, what I mean is like the trailer feels like I've watched a condensed version of the movie. That kind of thing.
I'm thinking, where have I seen this before?
So yeah, it's just like you got this new ape. He's in love with Frey Allen, and the king wants to kill her because she's a human, and the young ape does not want that to happen. And that's the adventure.
Sounds
I
dramatic.
feel like I watched the movie. I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, what? I think that the other Planet of the Apes movies are way more complicated than this.
Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's. Oh, nah.
So that was Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. It doesn't really look as nuanced as some of the other ones.
Yeah, no offense, but like the other movies ends with humanity dies.
Well, it's more like War of the Planet of the Apes as Caesar versus Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
And there's like the whole revenge arc, because like I think Woody killed his wife.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a son, so I think that's why people thought it was going to be about his son. But if this is 300 years later, his son would be dead too. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like it probably should have just set the thing where the son is the protagonist. I don't know. That's just like that was a weird direction.
Yeah, I just look at it as like Pharaoh, young woman who don't know where it's like it's I guess it's one of those. I mean, at least it's not the trope of the old monkey and the young girls. Like those are just teenagers.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
not teenage, but young enough, young adults.
Right.
Sure. I get. It's like, I guess, but it's like It's like I think I've seen that. It's still a thing I've seen that before, like in Maze Runner. Oh wait, that's the director of Maze Runner.
So yeah, the last trailer we got is A Quiet Place Day 1.
To be honest, we can do one more after this. We have so much more time.
Unless you want to watch Minions 4.
Yeah, sure. Let's do Despicable Me 4. I still remember the first 3 movies, and I seen the first Minion movie.
Sure, we'll do that after the Quiet Place.
Sure. Yeah, that's good.
All right. All right, got stuff from the first movie.
No, I hate that. I hate both movies, so fuck off.
I like the concept. Okay, so what I'll say is I like the concept of these movies. It's just the problem is like there's just so much stupid around it.
Yeah.
I think it's just it suffers like one of the classic tropes of like a lot of post-apocalyptic stuff. Because like, how do we get to this point? That kind of thing. Which obviously Day 1 is supposed to be the prequel that would explain that, quote unquote. But like,
Guys.
Hi, Kareem.
Yeah. Guys, do you remember the opening of A Quiet Place Part 2, which is about how did the aliens come to Earth?
Right. Well, so they land on Earth, I'm pretty sure, and then well, I mean, the whole concept is like you have to realize that these aliens are having super hearing is what gets them to find you and kill you and that kind of stuff. So it's like, when do we get to the how do you get to the point where you realize that I need to stop yelling and screaming and doing my daily activity stuff like a normal human being, and realize that I need to stop doing that and be quiet in order to live?
Yeah, it's interesting, but it's like one of those, like, I guess. I was like, I don't know what to say about this. It's like, it is an interesting concept. I just think the execution for the monsters is like piss.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, it's like the humans
plus, I mean, their design is like kind of like a xenomorph ripoff, which is kind of unfortunate too.
Yeah, and it's
creativity wise.
And then weakness is high frequency sound.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna pretend the fact that any military will figure that out by now.
Hello, Karim.
Hi, Karim. Yeah, the world building is like quite shit. It's like, okay, there's no way the aliens will take over the Earth by these, if they are just
Yeah. So I mean, we're off to a rough start, but let's see what Day 1 tries to offer.
Okay, actually, let's look at the writers first.
Sure.
It's written by Michael Sarnowski, who wrote Pig.
Pig? That's a good movie.
Yeah, the one with by starring Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah. I guess this could be something. Oh, that is his only movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, they'll definitely have more character work. I'll give it that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, apparently there's a character returning from the second movie.
Loud ass New York.
No. Wait, that's New York. Oh my shit, that's literally China. That's China Street.
Yeah,
That's
Chinatown.
yeah, Chinatown.
Yeah, so it stars Lupita Nyong'o and Joseph Quinn. Oh shit. Wait, okay, so
What? How does that work?
She knows how to. Yeah, we're talking about A Quiet Place Day 1, so it's like the prequel to the Quiet Place stuff franchise. We talked about Deadpool 3, Knuckles trailer, and the Wicked trailer from the Super Bowl yesterday. So yeah. And I'm doing pretty well. How's it going with you, Kareem? And yeah, so yeah, she's telling the person to be quiet, which I guess could be the concept of like, just stop, don't get me involved, like just stay quiet, that sense. But it's like it's either that or she knows that the aliens are tracking by hearing. So it's like, I would, for the benefit of the doubt, I think it's the former, but it is a little weird.
Yeah.
I'm curious if she's supposed to be mute in this, which will make it more. I mean, I guess it's a choice. Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, I got no idea. I'm looking through the concepts. I guess. Yeah. Man on the Island.
Look at all this panic and chaos, which is what would happen when aliens attack. So when do they realize they need to shut up? Is the question.
Yeah. Or it's like they have to answer the fact, why the fuck do the aliens can even take over the world if they're witnessing high frequency sound?
Right.
Oh, that's the character from the second movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the man on the island who doesn't even have a name, who saves Cillian Murphy's life. And also he got killed off.
I forgot Cillian Murphy and Emily Blunt were in the movie before Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah, oh shit. They are in the movie before Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I forgot about that entirely. I forgot the second movie, to be honest.
Yeah, I was like, that explains a lot, honestly. It's like, God. And I was like, what did I say? It's like, that character is not a character. She's just, oh yeah, I have a safe place. And also, I got killed off the moment I give you the thing to go to the place.
Right. Yeah, it's I thought it was pretty forgettable. The first one I could like. Yeah, the first one is bad, but like I feel like it's more memorable for what it did.
I mean, it suddenly has a bigger impact.
Yeah, especially with John Krasinski, and then he gets killed at the end of that movie in a dumb way, but I just feel like it's more memorable in my opinion.
Yeah, and then the second movie, I was like, that's the second movie. I was like, What is even the second movie about? They try to get the earpiece to a radio station to hopefully have more monsters killed.
Yeah. So yeah, oh, Jimon Hussein is here.
Yeah,
Digimon.
that's a character from the second movie.
Interesting.
I guess.
A Quiet Place Day One.
Yeah, to be honest, no one gave a shit about this franchise anymore.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts?
I guess it has potential. I'll give it that. It's not written by John Krasinski again. It's written by someone else.
Right. And
And if I'm being honest, Joseph Quinn and the Peter Nyong'o's character has to be dead by now. Because if the Jamon, fuck, I'm sorry, it's like the Jamon,
yeah.
yeah, the Jamon's character is alive at the second movie. It's like, okay, there's no way the other two characters are alive.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't look bad. I'll give it that. It looks different from the other two movies. It's like it tried to explore something else.
Yeah, I mean, you got to benefit like since it's a prequel for the first day, like you have you can take advantage with some of the sound aspect, since like obviously it'll be mass panic and stuff like that. A lot of action.
I mean, you don't have to worry about why didn't the world know about the weakness, because it's just day one.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like my main thing is A Quiet Place Day One. It has that advantage of like they don't need to know about the weakness right now. It's just really the solution is like, when do they learn that you need to be quiet to save yourself, essentially.
Also, but I think the second movie kind of like having the character in the second movie kind of ruins the fact that they're not gonna be alive.
That too, yeah. Putting him in, which is like weird because like the trailer kind of gives a feeling that Lupita is a mute character, which is convenient.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I'm
unless she coughs like a normal person, then yeah, she's screwed.
To be fair, I guess, because I'm looking through like the prequels. Like, there's not much there's not really much of a synopsis.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like the kind of it's a kind of movie where you can kind of guess what it's supposed to be about, given that it's day one. Versus the other two movies, like you're deep into the whole. They've already understand how the world works and how they need to do things here and there, which is like really dumb when they still try to have a baby.
I'm sorry, but get an abortion.
Well, that's more painful.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I was like, you guys have to. I'm sorry. Do you know that's 400? Okay, so the second movie, the first movie takes place like what 460 something days after the first film.
Yeah.
Do you know how long does it take for people to get pregnant?
And it's like, I mean, like, and then people say like, oh, they had a plan though, because like they had to figured out how to like make a loud noise somewhere else that the monsters would attack there while she's like screaming in labor and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean that's something like that. Okay, but like the problem is like the baby will still yell and cry and like normal baby things do, and because it can't function, the process of it needs to shut up. So
also 470 days is over a year. A person get pregnant after 9 weeks. Like, so you guys have to have sex during the entire thing. It's like, which is really stupid. I mean, even if you wanted to, why don't you use condoms?
Yeah, I mean, your whole intention is to not have a baby, basically.
Yeah, I was like, that's like, dude, all you need to do is just count the days down. It's like, okay, she's 3 months pregnant. Actually, a person gets pregnant after 9 months, so she's 3 months pregnant before this thing starts. It's okay.
I mean,
So
it's either that or she was pregnant like within the first quarter of the because we're on day 472 right here. So
yeah,
I don't know, but that's always been like the dumbest thing about the movie.
I mean, I get it. It's like we want a pregnant wife. It's like, okay, what? It's like you have to lower down the day counts. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true. It's like if she was pregnant like before this event happened, and all that stuff, and then like her labor is like coming to the point where it's about to happen, and they need to figure out what to do, and then they have this plan. Like, I feel like that would, yeah, you're right, that would make more sense. But here it implies that with day 472 is like they had sex and contraception and all that during the time they should be quiet or they should not have a kid. So yeah, that you're right. That doesn't make any sense.
It's weird that people overlook this. It's like,
Yeah. If it was like day 200 something, then it's like, okay, she was pregnant before the alien invasion. So now they need to figure out what to do now that her time is coming, like in terms of having a kid. Then it's like, then that makes sense. Yeah, but here it's like 472. It's like, okay, so you had quiet sex and you intended to have a kid during
I mean,
the
sure.
apocalypse. I mean, I guess, or it could be an accident. Who knows?
Yeah, I was like, they just
listen. He was with Emily Blunt in the apocalypse. Not much to do. Can you blame him? No, he's not wrong.
Yeah, it's not wrong. Even though you can wear condoms, but sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, to be fair, John Krasinski is with Emily Blunt every day, so
yeah, it's not really that bad.
So yeah, that's A Quiet Place Part 1. I mean, the interesting thing about it is like you have the advantage of there is no way to really know, but at the same time, the thing that I need to question is like how do they figure out that they need to be quiet? And then obviously, when you have a returning character from the second movie in this movie, that means probably all your characters are gonna die. So
also,
except for that one guy.
Yeah. Also, like the second movie make them even more lame for the monsters. They can't even swim, or they can't swim. They can't do shit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that leaves us with our last trailer. I think this will be a fun one.
Despicable
Me 4.
Yeah. Does anyone even give a shit about this franchise anymore? I don't even. I was like, oh, by the way, I didn't see the second Minion movie, The Rise of Gru or some shit.
Yeah, I don't care about it too much. So yeah, Despicable Me 4.
Copyright music.
Yeah, we're kind of fucked. Minions, rather than the plot. I figured.
Which is weird because in the third movie, the Gru's twin brother actually took all the minions.
Yeah, here you only got like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, you only like have a few left. Actually, I think 2 left at most.
Yeah. So that was Despicable Me 4.
Is there more?
That's it.
What, really? I don't even know what the fuck is this about.
It just sounds like he's got a new family now with a wife and kid, and now he's being asked to come back because somebody wants revenge on him.
And
yeah.
Wait, that's it?
That's pretty much all I got from the trailer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I just feel like you can't. I feel like they just haven't beaten the first one,
Oh yeah, they never did.
which is like, I honestly that's kind of the problem with every kind of a lot of animated features. Just they don't know what to do with the sequel.
I mean, it's like the Shrek movies. The Shrek 2 is good, and then
Shrek, yeah, Shrek is the unique one.
also Puss in
Well,
yeah.
no, I mean like we can keep going with some of the Pixar movies too.
Yeah, it's like
Um,
it's like I mean Puss in Boots Last Wish, that's great. So it's like it happened. It's like, and that movie's like what 2 years ago.
yeah, it's like honestly that's like probably one of my top fives of the 2020.
Hmm.
2020 years.
That's true. It's so good, man. And I think it's like even the Pixar ones. Like there's like a Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3.
That's it. There's no other ones.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I mean, they did. Obviously, they fell off like for Pixar, like Incredibles 2. Though I know, like, I guess Incredibles 2 is not as bad as like people say it, but it's still not good, especially if you compare it to the first one.
It's quite terrible. It's like one of those. They lost 1 year of production time. Out of nowhere. Actually, I know why, because to push up Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
And then what was like? Is there any other examples, like good examples, like okay, sequels can work, anime sequels? Fuck.
I'm sure Megamind will be fantastic.
No, fuck off. To be honest, do you know the one thing about Megamind and Despicable Me 2 different? Despicable Me difference? Megamind didn't really build a world. It's like, and as Despicable Me actually built a world, like a world that super villains are actually like public things.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Kung Fu Panda.
Oh yeah.
What do you feel about Finding Dory?
I enjoyed it. I don't remember much. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Movie sequels that are good. That are. It's like
I
asking
mean,
me.
Disney sequels to. I mean, Ice Age.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to remember. Actually, I don't remember them. That's the thing.
Yeah. Madagascar.
I don't remember. I'm looking at this. The Incredibles, Ghost in the Shell, How to Train Your Dragons, blah blah. Oh, Monsters University. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's kind of like a prequel.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Frozen 2. Oh, fuck off.
Frozen 2.
I guess Cars 3 isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Don't
That the Cars 3 has like one of the best posters I've ever seen. Where it's like where he realizes he's washed now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rio 2, no. Brave Hotels, no. Got a Spare Stitch the movie, no.
They made a sequel to Rio?
Yeah, there's I've seen it before.
God damn, Rio 2.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
don't worry, I hated this. I don't think it's not a good movie.
I didn't really like the first one that much. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't even remember the damage as well. Oh my god, they made a second Boss Baby movie.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's it for the good animated sequels.
Yeah, I mean Disney doesn't really have any.
Yeah, easily.
But yeah, Despicable Me 4 looks like more of the same.
It's funny because I think that there's a world here that they can explore for Despicable Me. It's like first movie, villains are everywhere. They're actually public stuff. It's like but the authorities can't because they're too good. No one can stop them. Well, I mean they have a CIA, they have the secret agent the entire time. Sure. But it's like there's a word they can use for. It's like, but they keep doing this. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, I guess I'll watch it. I mean, I'll probably won't pay for it.
Yeah. So yeah, those are the trailers. We're just gonna extend it a little bit of a conversation to get it to the 2 hour mark, just to be transparent. So I mean, I guess out of these trailers, which one interests you the most?
Oh my lord. Not really. I don't really have much to say about. I don't know. That's the thing. I guess the Quiet Place Part 2 Day 1 could work. Might be the most interesting. Maybe.
Yeah.
Uh.
I mean, speaking of, I guess like we can kind of continue on. There's a lot of sequels coming out. Just this year alone, you got, Smile 2, Moana 2, Joker 2, Rebel Moon 2, Gladiator 2, Deadpool and Wolverine, Sonic 3, Venom 3, Inside Out 2, Beetlejuice 2, Despicable Me 4, Kung Fu Panda 4.
Fuck! Madam Web is next week.
Yeah, well, this week actually, but we'll have the pod episode on that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, next week. I mean,
Yeah, we'll talk about Madam Web next week. I
Bad
forgot.
Boys 4, Dune Part 2, Ghostbusters 3, and Godzilla versus Kong. Deadpool. I just need to see another trailer, I think, to give my final thoughts. Quiet Place Day 1, I do kind of agree. It's like it does seem like a thing that they have the advantage of it being a prequel. They don't really have to follow the flaws of the first two movies, so there's that benefit. But yeah, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, it just seems kind of generic compared to some of the previous ones. But it's not terrible. Yeah, again, like for me, Despicable Me, I just don't really have. It's just like it's really the first one, and that's all I really keep track of.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like I don't really have much to say about the Despicable Me franchise. Like, I enjoyed them. That's my thing. I enjoy all three of them.
Yeah,
I guess I enjoy Millions as well.
yeah, and then the what do you call it?
The Rise of Gru.
Rise of Gru, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we got some new updates. Just to Mark Ruffalo says that he will return in Cap 4. And
Really?
yeah, and he also said that Feige has told him that a Hulk solo movie is never going to happen. Just FYI, and sorry to burst your bubble.
To be honest, I expected Mark Ruffalo seems like he doesn't even want to be in MCU anymore.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting a lot of support for like Poor Things. I'm gonna watch the movie. I do think Mark Ruffalo gets a lot of flack. For some of it is understandable. Obviously, like with Hulk, it's just really bad. But he is a very good actor outside of that.
Yeah, that's what I say. But it's like I mean, at least he got paid for it.
Yeah, and Frank Grillo and James Gunn said that Creature Commandos is very hard rated R.
So we're doing Rick and Morty.
Maybe.
Oh, shit, I need to look at the news as myself. It's like there's more trailers in the like Super Bowl if you're wondering. So the other trailers are
Some of them just didn't interest us.
yeah, the Twister. I don't even know Twister is a movie that exists.
Twister. I know like a lot of people are interested because like David Cornsweet is going to be in that. Daisy Edgar Jones, for other reasons.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at all the Super Bowl trailers.
Something else I see: David Fincher's Squid Game remake is still happening.
Well, wait, what? There's a Kung Fu
They're
Panda.
remaking Squid Games.
Oh, okay. Wait, there's a Kung Fu Panda 4 trailer already in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Super Bowl? Oh shit! To be fair, I don't think.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't.
Oh
Even,
yeah, there was a Super Bowl trailer. I forgot about that. I'm not too interested.
No, you know what? Let's just put it on anyway. So because fuck it, we don't have anything to do. And I didn't see the first Kung Fu Panda trailer.
The trailer or like the first movie?
The trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even see the first trailer of Kung Fu Panda 4. I seen all 3 movies.
Yeah.
Do you wanna? Fuck it. Let's just do it.
Oh, you want to watch it?
Yeah, let's.
Okay.
We have
then we
to.
should just keep talking so I can download it.
Sure. Let's. Yeah. That. I mean, we're on stream anyway, so. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do one more. I'm not doing the Twister one because I have no idea what that even is a movie.
Yeah.
The Fall Guys. What the fuck is a Fall Guy?
Fall Guys is a video game.
What?
Another video game adaptation movie.
And there's an Imaginary Friends, starring the girl from. Wait, where the fuck have I seen her before?
Wait, Operation, do you remember what the Ella Purnell video game show is called again?
Oh, found it.
That's not Fall. I know it's not Fall Guys. It's something else. Let me see. Which one is the full trailer?
Okay. Was that a sneak peek or a trailer?
So this one has both the teaser and the trailer. Yeah, the Super Bowl trailers are kind of like 30 seconds, and it's like watch the full trailer on the internet.
Oh,
which was
that's it.
kind of annoying.
Fuck it. It's just 30 seconds. Let's do it.
Yeah. So I got the full one.
Let's watch both, I guess. Fuck it. Let's watch.
Wait, Ella Purnell's thing is also Fallout? Oh.
No.
So there's Fallout and Fall Guys. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, Fall Guy. What the fuck is Fall Guy? I'm not watching the Fallout show. It was like because apparently the show takes place in the Fallout universe. I was like, I never played the games before, so don't ask me.
Yeah. All right, and I got the trailer. Kung Fu Panda 4.
Let's do it.
March 8th. Jack Black is back.
For kicking butt.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Chameleon has Uguay's staff.
It's time for
Yeah.
Yeah.
kicking butt and taking names. No, that's not what I said.
Kung Fu Panda 4.
Kung Fu Panda 4, rated PG in theaters March 8th. Who's the chameleon?
The most
Yeah, it has a few of them together in one compilation.
That's yeah, I got nothing from that.
That's Aquafina's character.
powerful shape-shifting soul.
Oh, okay, I recognize the voice now. Kill her.
No, yeah, you're right. It's not Fall Guy. There's one that Ryan. Yeah, Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's an Imaginary Friend movie trailer. I've seen
Yeah.
it. I've seen it during when I'm watching Mean Girls movies.
Yeah, I kind of like the concept of it.
I guess. Oh, it stars young Sylvie and young Ray, who's also young Ray.
Hmm.
Shoot.
So I guess this Aquafina character knows all about Poe and who he's faced. Interesting. And I guess this is a shape-shifting spirit that used the villains from the previous movies. Yeah, one last Dragon Warriors SmackDown until they decide to make another one because we can't stop this shit.
By the way, there are Kung Fu Panda shows, so good luck with that.
They're not canon.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you making them?
Yeah. They've said that the shows aren't canon. I mean, you don't even have the voice actors doing that.
I see.
We're not so different, you and I.
Yeah, of course. That classic line.
I was like, why are they not so different? It's like,
So you got the villain as a chameleon. And I guess the chameleon, the shapeshift into spirits.
okay.
I guess it's a creative use of chameleons, different phasing abilities, but instead of color changes, it's okay. I guess.
To be honest, I just think it's an easy way to just gain a nostalgia.
Yeah, that's true. All right, even though he seemed done after the third one, but sure. Yeah.
I guess. I have no thoughts.
Yeah. So that was Kung Fu Panda 4.
Yeah, that looks like shit. Not gonna
Wait.
lie.
Why is it happening?
Money.
Money, like. I guess Madagascar had 4 movies too.
What the? Oh fuck! Penguin of the Madagascars.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like the concept of a trilogy is just like dying for some reason. We just need more, and it's not like a sequel trilogy. It's like I guess like the sequels, so to speak. But then again, it's like even with the sequel trilogy for Star Wars, it's like yeah, you could do another story set after the original trilogy. There's nothing wrong with it. Obviously, like it's not really that because they're also incorporating your characters from the original trilogy for that, so it's not really the end of a trilogy. But then obviously, like I understand the concept of like just because like you ended on a trilogy, that doesn't mean the story has to be over.
I mean, you could make a just say you could make a spin-off about Tigress.
Yeah, yeah. Like with animated sequels, like especially like animated stuff that goes like to film 4, film 5, or whatever. Like sometimes I don't know, like if it's that difficult to not just use like a anthology kind of system for that, like another character set in this universe. But like obviously they can't do that because Jack Black as Poe is iconic, which is fair. But yeah, I don't know.
But I was like,
But I guess like focusing on tigers is just not interesting enough for somebody.
yeah, I was like, what Tigress is so iconic. I just make a prequel about Shifu.
Prequel Shifu, yeah. Though I mean, obviously you got that whole like it could be another Fantastic Beasts situation with Dumbledore.
Oh yeah, they could. I mean, there's a lot of things to explore. It's like, dude, do you think you built the world just for these characters? You built the world for a lot of characters to explore.
Yeah, I mean, even some of their villains are like are pretty interesting if they wanted to focus on some of that. I mean, I was having this conversation with my brother. It's like Tai Lung in the first movie. It's just like you can't really beat it. Like at least like though I did really like Shen as well in the second movie. But yeah, I don't know. Like Tai Lung is just like so easy to. There's like it's just so easy to kind of like grasp his story and like his connection with Shifu and like how, especially like that's like a meme now. It's like where training young Tai Lung, and then all of a sudden it cuts to the older Tai Lung staring down at Shifu as an adult. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's like it's like the second movie Shin. It's a interesting villain.
Yeah, and then obviously like it had a lot of connections, like bringing back to Ping and Poe's relationship, despite him being his like stepfather.
I mean,
Adoptive father. Yeah.
I mean, the third movie is Kai, which is like he's just a meathead. Let's be real. He just wants power because I don't know why he wants power. No, he actually they're sad. It's like because Panda saved them, and but he becomes power hungry from knowing the sheep powers.
Right.
So it's like he's just a generic villain who is evil because he wants power.
Yeah. So that was all the trailers. Is there anything else you want to talk about or want to watch something else?
To be honest, I don't think we have more trailers we are interested in. It's like we don't even know what the Fall Guys is. Imaginary friends. No one's gonna care. What's Monkey Man is?
Monkey Man is Dave Patel's movie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. There's the Twisters. I don't even know what is even the Twister.
Twister is I think it's a remake, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the 1996 Twister.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna Google it. I'm not gonna watch the trailer, but I'm gonna Google what is that?
It's a standalone sequel of the 1996 movie.
Yeah. I mean, I like Daisy Edgar Jones, but I'm not gonna bother with that. So let's be real. I don't even know what's the first Twister about.
Yeah, you got Kiernan Shipka here as well.
Oh my god, they got a lot of act. Katie O'Brien.
Sasha Lane.
Yes,
Glenn Powell.
Yeah, and Anthony Ramos. Okay, it's written by Mark L. Smith, who wrote The Marsh King's Daughter. The
Revenant.
Storm. Yeah, God. Yeah, I'm not interested. It's like I never even heard of this franchise before. That's insane. I was like, how desperate are you that you make a sequel for a thing that's from 1998, 6 ago?
Yeah.
$200 million budget. What the fuck? Is this a monster flick?
It's a tornado flick.
What is in 200 million?
To be fair, if you got the money, you can use it as much as you can to make things look better, stuff like that.
Who approved this? Who approved that? Yeah, this movie should be 200 million.
Yeah, and also, I guess like one last thing that's kind of off topic, the Coyote versus Acme thing, because apparently David Zaslav got doxxed because of his idiotic comments about it, saying like how he didn't even watch the movie and yet he was so adamant to like cut it. So, like, while I don't condone doxing, I just find it pretty funny that was the last straw for his address to get doxed. It's just enough.
Okay, that's so weird.
But yeah, I mean, I still find it. I do find it dumb. It's like the film was made. You obviously people. You had actors and artists and stuff who worked on the film, had a good time and all this stuff, and then all of a sudden it gets cut. I mean, that is like a concept like that is kind of like important to talk about. Sometimes it's like a lot of people put a lot of time into making these movies, whether they're good or bad. That's up to them. But it's like, but yeah, it's like when you have like all that hard work there, and it's like it's a finished product, and it's still not going to be out because some studio head doesn't want it out. Is that? I mean, that's just like it's unfortunate for like a lot of things. I mean, I wish I could give like Coyote and Acme a chance, stuff like that. I mean, I don't see what could be the problem.
Yeah,
but, it is what it is.
Hey, look at that comment.
The actress who played the tornado defense.
Wow.
So yeah, so that was all the Super Bowl trailers, at least most of them. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some stuff we'll talk about later during this year for 2024. So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, God. And then we got watch Madam Web.
We're going to talk about Madam Web next week.
I gotta find my I gotta find my time to watch that shit film. I mean, it's totally gonna be awesome film. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, I mean they've already said that it's not. Oh yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff to say about Dakota Johnson in particular for like in both ways.
Yeah.
But like also from the production side of you, and I found a lot of that pretty interesting. So yeah, be on the lookout for that
Yeah.
next week as well. So Unity, say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye. Yeah, we got just got a Super Bowl. I can't. I didn't see. Right.
Madam Web Suite.
Okay. Yeah. So we got just break down some trailers today. Now next week we got probably talk about movie. Nice.
Yeah, and all right, and thanks for watching. As I said, I'm working on a Percy Jackson video, kind of summarizing our thoughts from the podcast, and also coming up with some new ones that we forgot to mention on that episode as well.
I mean,
So-
we talked about it in the background. It's like we just realized there's so much issues that it's not in the. It's like we just didn't realize it exists the entire time. We just missed it.
Yeah. So yeah, that video will be out. I'm trying to get it out for this week, but if it's not, I mean, it's going to be within this month at least. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you next week. Goodbye,
See ya.
everyone.
Bye.